Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt...
What's up guys, it's your boy Ken again, your Simple Runner. Welcome back to my channel, Simple Runner. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos. You're awesome guys. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to help me out. You're awesome. Alright, so today's video we'll be talking about another running shoe. And this is the Mizuno Rebellion Wave Pro. Alright, so if you're not familiar with Mizuno shoe line, Mizuno has been making running shoes out there specifically for track. Now their idea of building this shoe is for, speed run. Now if you imagine track and those runners in there, so they're basically fast for 100 meter, 200, 500, 10,000 meters run. Now the idea is to make a shoe that can last longer, like a full marathon, and they came up with this shoe. Now this Mizuno Rebellion Wave Pro is basically a carbon fiber plated shoe, right? Yeah, there is a carbon fiber plate. Now this is full length, but the carbon fiber plate is infused. All right, so what we're talking about is like 30% of carbon fiber plate and the rest are nylon. Now does it affect the stability of the shoe? Basically no. I can say I can feel still stable on this shoe. However, we'll be talking about instability, of course, on this shoe, because that's the big qualms of reviewers and runners out there. I agree with them. This is not for everyone. This is not for general running community. As you can see on the shape here, it's quite odd. We have the bevel cut out right there at the heel, which for heel strikers, you would not really appreciate this type of shoe. You would immediately feel unbalanced. Okay, for mid to forefoot striker, you would appreciate this shoe, of course. But for overpronators, I don't think you would appreciate this as well. Maybe for some who are neutral, you would really appreciate this. Okay, I can tell you the reason why you won't appreciate this. It's mainly because of this hollow part in here. Okay, now I am a mid to forefoot striker, but I'm an overpronator as well. At times I feel like I'm shifting to my medial side, and that is where the problem is. I had the issue before with the fuel cell, the New Balance fuel cell, which has the same structure with this shoe, which kind of get me out balanced and try to lean more on my medial side. And after a long run with that shoe, it got me injured, so I have to watch out with this shoe as well. But as far as I'm concerned, I did short and long distance with this shoe. I was okay, but I still feel that instability. That's one thing I have to clear. Alright, now let's talk about a little bit of the specs of this shoe, because I know a lot of people talk about the specs and how great this shoe was. Talking about the weight of this shoe, this comes at 7.2 ounces, 224 grams, and this is a 6mm drop. Now it is really odd, but it is light and fast. Looking at the upper here, we have here a standard mesh. Alright, breathable mesh. I have no issue with the mesh, specifically with my size. I'm a wide foot runner and I didn't have any issue with the toe box. One thing I can say, if you're a size 9, a regular size 9 like me, you might want to adjust yourself to 0.5, because you never know. You might not appreciate the shoe at the true size form. You might need a little bit of space. Okay, now on the lace, it's standard lace, nothing much of a difference there, and we have a flimsy tongue right there. It's really movable, so some people doesn't appreciate it, but for me, it is what it is. And we have a padded heel here, no issues at all at the upper. Now moving on to the midsole, we have two type of foam that is being used here. We have the Energy Light Plus, the orange part, which is the softer foam, and the standard Energy Light. Okay, sandwich of course is the carbon fiber plate. Now this type of foam the lower or the bottom part here, it's a little bit firmer compared to the Energy Light Plus, the orange part, which is a little bit soft. Okay, overall, the performance is really great when it comes to cushioning. It is soft and bouncy. Now, moving on to the outsole, we have a G3 outsole. They call it G3 rubber. And we have the triangular looking lugs out there embedded. Now, some people question the longevity of this shoe. And well, after running about 50-60 kilometers on this shoe, it's a cumulative run, by the way, I can say it would last long. It is really grippy on the ground, grippy in a way that you won't slip even on a rainy day. I did a run on a rainy day and I really appreciate the shoe because you can really have that strong grip on the ground. Now, my only problem with the outsole is this hollow part. Like I said, this causes instability, like I mentioned earlier. Maybe in the future they would fill up this area so it won't have that issue. But again, as a 4-foot striker and over pronator, I don't really appreciate that kind of hollow area, which make it lean a little bit inwards when I'm running, and that's causes instability. Alright, so performance wise, let's talk about performance. Alright, now performance wise, I really appreciate this shoe for short burst run like 5k to 10k, and it really give you that speed. Now going to half marathon, personally for me, I would stop at a half marathon distance, but full marathon, I might rethink about using another shoe, maybe the Asics or the Alpha Fly out there at the back, because of the instability that I felt on this shoe. I don't really trust this shoe for long distance. Now, maybe for neutral runners who are 4-foot strikers, they would really appreciate this because it is really bouncy and it has that feel of an Alpha Fly, right? You see that energy return to go forward and have that awesome feeling landing with a cushion, right? If you are a runner that would like more of a ground feel, then this is not for you as well. Okay, this is a max cushion shoe. All right, so this is recommended for speed workout, and yeah, I've done a lot of speed workout on this shoe and I love it. So that is my 2 cents on this shoe, Mizuno Rebellion Wave Pro. This is less cheaper actually, or more cheaper compared to the Alpha Fly or the Asics out there. Alright, thank you for watching. Stay healthy, stay safe. Peace out.
Let's go.
Thoughts can keep you down, pushing deep until you drown, or they can keep you up strong, focused on the now. Glass half full, or has it been emptied out? Well, that's all up to you and your mind. Do you doubt anything, everything, not a thing? Make my thoughts work for me, manifest